Hello, welcome back to another video. In today's video, this is going to be a beginner's guide to ERLC, meaning if anyone is new to ERLC or doesn't know all the mechanics, then this video is for you. We're going to be going over how to each team, how to use them, the different tools you have and things like that. So let's get straight into it. So I'm jumped over here to police team. With police team, first off you've got to put your call sign in. We're going to make mine 7053. Make it in, then you'll load into your team. It'll look a bit like this. You have some tools in here, but we're gonna get rid of all the useless ones for now. So those are all quite useful. You have your tools here. You have your license. You can show those people. It shows your username, things like that. MDT. Then you have your MDT. MDT you can log in. This will show all of your active calls. This you can search the records. Look, you can search records here, recent arrest, that sort of thing. Same with here. Next, you can view people that are wanted, show call map, and request air support. Lots of things. You can locate a specific player and patrol. If you patrol, yeah, confirm air support. Oh, there's no wanted players. So yeah, you can do that sort of thing. Next up, you have your radar gun. Radar gun, you can see the speed with and things like that. Citation book, you can cite people. Handcuffs, you can handcuff people. Pretty self-explanatory. Flashlight, you can flashlight people. Lots of different things. If we head back in here, I am currently recording in SSU, so there's probably people following me. If you can then have your different uniforms. This is an exclusive one, you can't get this anymore. But you have a SWAT one, quite a nice one. Your SWAT and detective, these two are game pass. Then you've got your uniform jacket and your normal one. On this one, it's a basic uniform. What you can then do is if you head back on here, you've then got lots of gear. I'm not going to go over every single thing, but I'm going to go over the basic cadet stuff. Pepper spray, when you spray it, it will temporarily down someone and block their vision. Flare, this is a road thing, it just emits light. Baton, hit people, it will down them for a certain amount of time. Riot shield, it reduces bullet damage and any damage as well as melee, that sort of thing. That is all of the teams. Once you've got your stuff, you'll want to head over and get a car. Because a car, lots of different cars. You've got this one. You could just use this one. I've got a pack on it. I've got the undercover pack at the moment. And team accessories, you can change it. Like look, we'll just head to standard. It would usually have a light bar and a spotlight on it. Once you are in your car, you can use the full. This has these all lights. There'll be light bars. This is all of your blue lights. You've got rear, just your rear lights. Cruise, which will be just these two, I believe, and then off. Once you've got them on, you then have access to your sirens. You can use your whale. I believe my audio might be broken at the moment, so you won't be able to hear it. But you've got all your different audios here. You then have your RDR. RDR shows the speed of people in front and behind you. If you have NPR, you can also use it there. You then have your spotlight. You can use that, you can control it. And your takedowns, those are those lights. That is everything on police team. Next up is going to be DOT. Hello, we are back. Now we're on DOT team. So you can see you'll spawn just here. Then what you want to do is you want to head to this door just here. Enter the locker. In the locker, you can get your desired uniform on. Then you can get your desired tools. The main tools you'll be using is the change tire. You can use this to change a tire, of course. Gas can, fairly self-explanatory. So is chainsaw and oil absorbent, of course. These are all the main tools. And cones if you want to block off road. Those are the tools used for calls. So of course I'll show you. If we head into the tutorial, and then go on to emergency calls. You can have a quick read of that if you want. You've got the team ranks, of course, if you want on DOT. Not many. Again, you can look at these if you want. Robberies in one system, all that. So inside you click on the tyre. It will give you a proximity prompt and use it. Then we've got the vehicle spawner there. If we just head outside, we got over here. So the DOT vehicle, there's literally just warning lights. That's the only kind of ELS you've got. So enjoy it. It's a fairly basic team. It's not really much else to go over. So next up is going to be fire. Hello, we are back. Now we're going to go on fire again. Just need to enter a call sign. It's just the call sign is just what will show up there. Also show up on the MDT, I believe. Of course, the MDT is smaller. There's none of the other stuff. This is the same as DOT. We've just got this, just different calls. We can now head into the turnout room. In the turnout room, loads of stuff. Anything below there, that's all custom stuff I have. So you've got these different ones you can wear. Really, we're gonna stick the full turnout on. This is what it looks like. It's quite nice. Then what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to get some gear. What you're gonna want is you're gonna want cones. You're gonna want the monitor, the helmet and scabber, chainsaw, medic bag, fire extinguisher, backwood if you want, oil absorbent as well. You can use that. You can use this as well. What you're gonna want to do then is I would recommend just getting a fire engine. Pretty basic thing that gets the job done, really. Again, you've got the same ELS system as on police. Now, here's the complicated part of fire. You have your water pump. With your water pump, at the moment we're at 100%. Here it gives you a little how to use, but I'll walk you through it. First up, you're going to want to locate a hydrant. There's one just there. So then, we're going to want to hold G to get a supply discharge. Let's choose 100 just to be safe. We're going to head over here, and we're going to attach it. Okay. It's a big glitch at the moment. We'll try this one over here. We don't have enough of that. So let's try it the other way. Because they can be a bit glitchy. Get supply discharge 100. Oh, I'm too far away. 100 feet. Now, attach it to here. Okay, that isn't working. Very weirdly. So we'll head over here. We're just gonna. You also got your valley lights here to light up different areas. We're gonna get supply intake. Go about 100. I'm gonna attach. There we go. It's working. Now our pump is connected. You see, we're connected like this. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna get an attack line. Hold F. Let's get 150. Now we have an attack line. This is what you shoot water out of. It's fairly, you just click to shoot water, and you'll find at the moment you have as much water as you want because you're attached to here. But if I go ahead and detach the supply intake and remove it, then we can, when we pick up this, we've still got water in here. So we spray it a bit. Let's just spray around. That should be enough. Then, when we head here, look at water pump, and now we have 95%. If you do enough spraying of multiple people, eventually, there isn't much in there, I will admit. Eventually, if you spray a bit longer, you'll run out of water. Then, if we just, this should be, if we carry on spraying when we get over here, as you can see, I'll just show you again. Yet again, it's gone down to 88 now. If we now, let's just detach this so that we don't get too confused. Oh, I've clicked the wrong button. Then, let's detach that. If we get a supply intake, 100 feet. attach it to here. There's a pump noise, and then it's back up to 100. You can disconnect them all just so you can leave easily. That's all the water system. Make sure you know that. Everything else, all of this, has step-by-step tutorials with proximity prompts, so it's easy. We can then, if you don't want to do all that, you can just use a simple fire hose, which don't have to do anything, just sprays water. Infinite water. Bluetooth hose, as some people like to call it. That's the fire team, as you can see. And it's everything you need to know. You can explore around, there's a lot of stuff here. That's all the important stuff. Next up is going to be civilian. Hello, we are now back on civilian. As you can see, we spawn in civilian spawn. What you're going to want to do, first up, is Corvette. It's a very nice vehicle. This is actually a great instance. If your vehicle has been shot, crashed into, damaged, it'll start smoking. As you can see, my vehicle health is very low. In the bottom left, it will show you there. What we need to do now is head over to the mod shop. It's located just here on the map. What we're going to want to do is just go in. It doesn't matter which one bay you go into. You can click repair car for 700. You've repaired it. You can change your plate design. A lot of these are limited. Actually, only 2 of them are. These 2 are limited. But you can change your license plate, what it says. You can change the rim colors. You can change the color of the car. All sorts of customizations. As you can see, I've got my car all customized. So that's what you do if your car's broken. Then we've got a few different types of robberies, and to help me explain it, we're going to jump in the tutorial to have a little look. Robberies. There's 6 different robberies. We've got the biggest one, which is a bank. This requires you to be a mafia. I'll show you how to make one of those. You need you just don't need anything. You just need a gun to break in, basically. Using a lockpick give you you can break into the back of the bank using a lockpick at the door, or you can just shoot your way in. Once you have the more cash you can grab, so yeah, then you go into the vault using the explosion. Once the explosion is set up, be a timer until the tear gas starts going off. The tear gas will get higher and higher and higher. It's green, it will kill you, so get out of there. This one of the most rewarding is the jewelry store. This requires a drill tool. That is, I'll show you how to do it again. It's just a proximity prompt. You then have also an ATM, which is an RFID. It's quite difficult, but I'll give you a quick tutorial. I'll give you a quick tutorial on all of them, because these are quite important ones. So we're going to head over to the tool store. We're then going to get a lockpick for the house. I'll explain that as well. RFI and a drill. A scanner you can use to see police radio. I'll show you that as well. I'll purchase it. First up, we've got the scanner. Scanner, activate. I can then see all the live chat in the police radio. You only have 7 minutes of it, and when you even when I'm not holding it, look, 651, 49, what ages, now 45. See, it still goes down. So be good about that. You also have, you can buy an infinite scanner, which means you have infinite time. That is Roblox though, it's a game pass. So first up, we've got the ATM. With the ATM, you click on this little thing here, insert RFID. Then I have the 3 difficulties. I'm just going easy, which they've all got different rewards. When you're on easy, you've got 60 seconds. I've got to find 8B1. That's just there. So we wait for it to cycle through, and then I'm going to click it when the thing is over the combination I want. So boom. Now I'm going to click. I did it too early, so now I've got to wait for it to go around again. It goes around. 7CB, you gotta wait for it. You can tell where it is by the color of it. Got it, 9-3, see, it's orangey, so we're going to go over here. It's just there. You don't have to click on it, you just have to wait till the thing is hovering over it. AAA is just going to be there, tell by the colour again. That's going to be, again, you look at the colour, you can tell it is. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time left, actually. I'll be okay as long as I get it right. I got it, you get cash. Alarm goes off. All good. Just here on the map. The tool store is just there. And as you can see, this faint yellow area, I can see if police, and if a policeman was in that radius, they show up on there. If we head into the jewelry store here and grab our drill, we're going to go up to any case and click drill case. Again, we're going to click on easy, just makes it nice and easy for us. So, once you click, you have 20 seconds, and when you click, it goes that way. When you don't click, it goes that way. You have to keep it in this yellow area for the full 20 seconds. You can try and do it like logically, like clicking back and forth, or you can just click a lot. I would recommend just clicking it a little bit. As you get harder, you just have to survive longer, so it gets closer together. Boom, not that difficult. Don't get much cash because it's a low amount. But finally, or not finally, the biggest of them all, like I said, is the bank. So we're going into Mafia. This is all the Mafias here. We're going to make a Mafia here. We're going to make it Hallam is epic, because Hallam 1000 is the best YouTube channel ever, as you know. When you go on here, you can change your Mafia color. Let's make it blue. You can also change who has what cut. I have 100% because I'm the only person. When there's, see that you can, on the leaderboard, you can click on it, it says who owns it. You can then call them and say, hey, can you invite me to your Mafia, if you want to be in someone's Mafia. When you're in a Mafia, it means you're together, we're just going to get a pistol. While we're here, I'm going to quickly show you this one. When you have a cash register, shoot it a few times, it puts out cash. This is now set up an alarm. Police will be notified, they'll come get you. So that's another little robbery you can do. Next up, got the bank. Just head over there. So we are now over at the bank. As you can see, the bank is located just here on the map. The gun store is just there, tool store is over there, and jewelry is there. If we go into the bank, the best way to do it is just shoot. You can lockpick, but it's slow and it uses a lockpick. So then you're going to look around, you're going to try and find, there'll be a code lying down somewhere. I reckon it'll be in here. There it is. So we're going to look at the code. 9760. It's randomly generating, so it'll be in a different place every time. 9760. We're then going to go 60. And then that will open. Then I'm going to head downstairs. And there will be an alarm going off. It will sound like an alarm, really. Plant explosives. You can go all the way over there, or you can just stand right here. If you go right here, then you're close to it and you don't die from the explosion. You can then go in, steal as much of this as you want. Steal, blah, 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 blah. Get some bit of cash. I'm just going to wait, and then look, then, I'm just going to get one more thing, so we can see. If we just, Alexa, we've now got some tear gas going up, and these lasers. Don't touch the lasers, look, they do a bunch of damage, so I wouldn't recommend it. We're then gonna leave, all done, have a little shout with the police. That's the bank robbery. Fairly self-explanatory, really, not that difficult. Next up will be houses. Right, hello. As you can see, we are now over at the housing suburb. Just here, there's one here, there, and there's also some houses dotted around the place. There's none in the city, but there's a few in Springfield. So, once you're at the house, you have your lockpick here, you're going to hold it, you go up to the house, it will say lockpick. Again, I'm going to go on easy because, for the sake of video, I can show you how. These are going to be going back and forth. You're going to want to click it while it's over the yellow line. It's fairly easy, really. Actually, that's a lie. They get quite difficult. I've failed, as you can see. Another way to get in a house. This won't actually enable the lockpick, the locking. Maybe it does actually. I'm not even sure. I can't remember. Does it enable the house robbery? It doesn't. Okay. When you do a house, it does actually. When you do a house robbery, you go around the house. You can steal a cash. Using a gun is the quickest way, really. Don't bother with the lockpick. Although I do think you get the lowest cash reward if you do a lockpick. If you just do it with a gun, you get the lowest reward possible. Just go in, do all this, do that, get the cash. Didn't get that much from it because it was a low reward. But yeah, not that bad. That's how you do the houses. Literally all of the houses are the same. That will have as much generating money as that one. It doesn't matter. But really, that is most of the important stuff. For servers, you can go here. You can create one. These are your own servers. Join a server by code. You can have favorite ones. You can loads of listed servers. So many. A server, even if it's set to listed, will only become listed if there's at least one person in it. It will only show up on the listed servers list. Got matchmaking. These are pretty good ones. You got voice ones. This is voicey only. Tier 3 is when you've got 12 hours of playtime and a total of 15,000 XP. Then you have access to Tier 3. Tier 1. This is basically so that you can have better roleplays in public servers instead of just being in the main public ones. There is roleplay jobs. I won't go over them today. But if you would like a video about these, then go ahead and let me know in the comments. You've got your cash. You can buy some cash. And also, you've got tutorials over here. If you're ever stuck on anything, refer to these. Go team ranking system. You've got wanted system. How to use Sonora and CAD. Loads of different things. Always have a look there. It can be located on the menu thing. And if you would like a video on the best ways to set up your private servers, then again, let me know in the comments and I'll make one. But with all that done, I truly hope you enjoyed the video, and make sure to like and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Part 4 of my Firefighter series will be coming out very soon. And make sure to subscribe. Have a good day.